So it was recently confirmed in an interview with Hugo and Marty that we will not be seeing the traditional multiplayer in Doom Eternal. It's official now, just like to that map. It has been axed from Doom. Part of me expected this, but also at the same time I am a little surprised. I mean, of course, it didn't do very well at all in, well, at least at release of the multiplayer in Doom 2016. It didn't do very well. I mean, it was actually one of the worst rated games on Steam for the multiplayer. At first, once again, it got better as it went along. I mean, most people kind of do forget about it, but it was there and it was enjoyable for what it was. And I really did think in this next game they're going to go back to the classic roots, because that's what Doom Eternal has been so far. It's been adding new stuff to the old classic formula. Doom Eternal has been so similar to Doom 2 in many different ways. It's literally trying to capture everything that Doom 2 and actually Doom 1 was. So that's why I honestly thought that we'd see some kind of traditional multiplayer added in. Not that it'd be completely axed altogether. I mean, this is not a bad thing necessarily, because we do have the new modes, like the Demon Invaders mode and of course the battle mode, which is basically the same thing. But yeah, so these things are going to be here now, and they're not only going to be taking a bit of the centre stage, which is fine enough, but this has, at least for me, one big concern for Doom Eternal: replayability. Okay, we got the campaign, which will always be the main focus, yes, and of course we got single player DLC coming out for that also, which is awesome, but that's it. It looks like to me that everything else is just going to be pushed to the side. When you look at it like this, Doom 2016 has now lost 2/3 of its mode. Literally the only thing returning is the campaign. Snap map's gone, multiplayer's gone. It's just the campaign returning. And it's a little weird to think of it like that, because once again, this new Demon Invaders mode is going to be there to play, and it probably will be fun, but how long will it last before it gets boring and repetitive? I can't see this being a long-lasting mode in Doom Eternal. I can't see many or thousands of people returning to this every day. It's going to be fun, don't get me wrong, and it'll be enjoyable playing as demons trying to take down the Slayer, especially in the campaign, but will it be enough to hold all these players into Doom Eternal in between the campaign and of course the single player DLC and content we're getting? I feel like basically 99% of the players that will be playing Doom Eternal will be in the campaign now. There won't be that, oh, let's play Snap Map for a day, or let's play multiplayer. It'll just be, everyone will be in the campaign. I mean, having said that, there could be another mode, which I'm really hoping, I don't know what it could be, from like Horde mode to something else in Doom Eternal, not telling us. They just said there's no traditional multiplayer returning. They didn't say that there's not another additional mode that's not mentioned yet. That's not multiplayer Pacific related, but a different game mode that we've seen so far. That could be in the game. Something I'm really hoping for. Because at this current stage, I just can't see that the different game modes, apart from the campaign, are going to make people last. They're going to be fun, like I said, but they're not going to be a let's stay and play this forever type mode. Just a time for time. And I honestly do feel like there will be less people in a year's time playing the different game modes apart from campaign than there was in Doom 2016. There'd be less people, because there's not many people in Doom 2016 now, don't get me wrong, but you still have people playing Snap Map and multiplayer. Not many, but there is people there, and I can't see this amount of people actually playing the new game modes in over a year's time in Doom Eternal. I feel like there'll be even less, and that is a big concern of mine. Of course, it could actually turn out to be one of the most addicting game modes out there, and maybe if it's updated well and new DLC and stuff brought to that as well at the same time, who knows? Maybe it will last, but at this point, I just can't see it. So anyway, what do you guys think of this? Do you think it was a good move removing it, or do you think it feels like it should be replaced with something? Let me know in the comments down below, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.